Welcome to Mount Lebanon Stadium for tonight's girls lacrosse game between the Norwin. I'm going to introduce the starting lineups for visiting Norwin. At attack, number 5, Kayla Clark. Number 22, Regina Navelgun. Number 20, Ava Wilson. Number 10, Aubrey Stoken. At midfield, number 4, Olivia Brown. Number 26, Elena Francis. Number 28, Elena Salmon. Playing defense, number 24, Sophia Alvarez. Number 16, Reagan Mims.
I'm the not the one that.
Number 21, Nicole Miller. And number 23, Asia Long.
Did you press
And
this button?
goalie, number 76, Abby Hewitt.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't
The
very
Knights are coached by Mandy Payne and Courtney Claus. Now your Lebanon Blue Devils. Number 3, Morgan Daniels. Number 18, Laura Austin. Number 19, Abby Baker. Number 21, Megan Kane. Playing in midfield, number 12, Sarah Buda. Number 33, Reagan Murdoch. Number 35, Addie Murdoch. At defense, number 2, Allie Highland. Number 4, Grace Gosling. Number 14, Olivia Maher. Number 15, Ellie Cohen. And in goalie, number 40, Abby Donaldson. The Blue Devils are coached by Brian Cantan, Jolie Bushman, Sarah Bernheim, Jolie Gould, and Jenny Gavin. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome tonight. We're at Mount Lebanon against Norwin. Nice clear night, a little chilly. Mount Lebanon comes in at 3-0. I apologize, I'm not sure of Norwin's record. Missing my broadcasting crew tonight. We'll see what happens. JV game was immediately preceding this. I think they won 10-5. Mount Lebanon won 10-5. Much drier night tonight than it was on Tuesday night. Also have a game tomorrow. 7:30 start for varsity against Shadyside Academy.
That's right. Leave on 3. 1, 2, 3. Leave on.
All right. Looks like we're getting ready to start now. Okay, the Knights are taking the field. Lebo's out there. Not sure what to expect from this Norwin team. Guess we'll see. Several of the Mount Lebanon players were running late. Tonight was the National Honor Society induction. Many of the sophomores, or excuse me, the juniors were participating in that. Okay, and we're off. Draw controlled by Norwin. So proud contingent of the juniors. There's 6 of them made the National Honor Society from the Mount Lebanon lacrosse team. There he is. We got a full broadcast booth now.
All right, let's see.
Okay, just started off. Reed Covalin's joined us.
Murdoch is picking on me from afar.
God, yeah, it was completely disassembled.
What's that?
The whole thing was disassembled.
Oh.
Nothing was working.
So a little action. Oh, look, making her debut tonight. Addie Murdoch.
Is that a goal by Adam?
That was a goal by Addie.
Alright.
Good speed rolling off the top. And as the kids say, right down Main Street.
Right down Main Street.
Eagles, number 55, Addie Murdoch.
Didn't take her long to make her
Presence felt.
the minute and 12 seconds into the first half of her first game. So good for us. Looks like on our lineup tonight we've got Addie on the circle. Is that Reagan in the middle?
That's Reagan in the middle taking the draw.
And Addie's
So
on
is
the
that
ground
Ella?
ball.
That's Hudak.
Oh, Hudak.
Lebo controls the draw.
Oh, there's Reagan Murdoch matching her sister's effort. The goal. Less than a minute after the first game. Looks like we got a little bit of a different lineup. Is the NHS
And the
over?
NHS is over. Well, they were sending them out as the names were going, so
Oh,
I think they all.
They all made it
Hoover
down?
was done a little earlier than a Quigley or
Oh,
something.
okay, gotcha.
I think they all came down together.
Well, so that's special congrats to all those kids on the NH National Honor Society. Guessing there were a fair amount of them.
Yeah, 6 of them.
According to our conversation the other night about the nerds. So,
Well represented. I think the lacrosse team usually has a very good overall GPA.
yeah, I think so. So Allie Highland gets the inbound to Reagan Murdoch, who dodges. Looking upfield, finds, is that Hudak, I think?
Hudak.
Looking. A little hit from behind. Probably 8 meter, yes?
I think so.
She's got a good look at it here, too, not too far from the center. My guess is she will take a shot.
Yeah, this early in the game, I don't think they'll toy around until they get up.
She looked her off. That was a great look. She was looking to Morgan Daniels, and I think the goalie had to respect that pass, and then she shot it near side.
That was Hudak?
Hudak, correct, on a free shot.
Mountain of the goals scored by number 12, Sarah Hudak.
Quick 3-0 there, Reed.
Yeah, with 2 minutes and 19 seconds in, may prove to be a long night for the Norwin girls.
JV won this also tonight.
What was the final?
I think 10-5, I was told.
And he comes up with the draw. Works it to Kane. I'm going to just call her Kane because I can't remember if it's Megan or Annie.
Megan. Is there an Annie Kane?
Yeah, her older sister.
And Bridie, too. Is that the same? One
Yep,
the
same
same?
family. They're all
Oh, there's one above Bridie, that's Annie.
And there's one above that. That's
Ooh.
the son. He's a football player. A dodge from the top from Kane. She gets interfered with. She will get a free look here. Again, same place where Hudak had her shot. And my guess is Kane is going to let this one go. And she does
Takes her
just
time.
that. She does a nice little cradle above her shoulder. Gives the goalie pause, and then she puts it in the back of the net. So 4-0 quickly with 3 minutes and 9 seconds in.
Mountain of the goals scored by number 21, Megan Kane.
How was your day, Reed?
Every day's a great day,
Every day's a great day.
especially on lacrosse nights.
Okay.
This time, Addie Murdoch in the circle. And ground ball recovered by Norwin.
Good pressure.
Dodge. She manages to step out of bounds.
Okay.
Yep,
Called her forced out, maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what
guess
that
so.
was.
So ball in play by Blue.
It looked good, like good defense to me, Reed.
Yep, I agree. She may have stepped out. Setting it up from X, working it around. This is the first set that the Norwin. Who's their
I think
mascot?
Knights?
Norwin Knights?
Am I saying it right? That's my trusted color commentary.
Oh, there we go. That's a good look. A good roll from below goal line extension. Nice pass, but she didn't come up with it. Ground ball lands. Kate Lamandola working the ball.
Norwin Knights.
Hudak to Nora. There we go. Nice ground ball by the Knights. I think they'll get a free in on this. I think she may have been hacked a little.
Passing around. That's a Reagan.
A little
Over.
high of a pass. Going to be a turnover.
Okay, let's see what Norwin can do with it.
So they play it to the goalie from the end line. She's going to take her time and walk it up. Look. Feed it into a little bit of pressure. Now a lot of pressure. She's got to move that ball. It ends up on the ground.
Scooped
Recovered
up.
by Nora. Down. Ball down.
Bring it back out, reset.
Megan Kane picks it up. Plays it over to Hudak. Works it back through the below goal line extension through Nora. And who's that on the far side? Is that 19?
Let's see.
Is that Abby? No, that's not Abby Bear, is it?
I can't see, I'll be honest with you.
Addie Murdoch gets the recovery here. Again, works it around. Looking. Couple of cuts, but another errant pass. Not what we're looking for here. We got to be tighten up our sticks for
That's
tomorrow's
right.
big
Tomorrow's
match.
big game.
I'd like to see them get like 20 passes in a row.
That's right. Practice it up. And a little sloppy down there.
Who is that? That's her second turnover. That's number 19, maybe? This young lady has some wheels. She's flying up the sideline. Looking. Move the ball. There we go. Now the Knights are looking to set up a little offense here. Kind of a fast break, but not really. Everyone's just running fast. It wasn't like an odd man advantage.
Okay, let's see what they can do. Looks like they're going to run some play.
10 cut through. I don't know what. Oh, like an illegal pick, I'm guessing.
Must have been. There's a turnover there by Norwin.
So Allie Highland starts with it just atop the crease. And waiting for the whistle. Now she's going to show what she's got from legs and runs. So Lebo's back in their offensive set.
Where they like to be. Still haven't figured out who that is over there, huh?
I think it's 1-9. Which
That'd be
is,
better.
that's an impressive feat for her as a freshman, getting to play attack, if that is who I think it is. So who are we missing tonight?
I think we got a full contingent.
Okay. Addie Murdoch recovers the ground ball, feeds it to big sister Reagan, feeds it across to Hudak. Hudak's looking, dodge. Nope, she's going to play it down below. Works it back through at X.
Passing it around, being patient.
There's not really any action by Lebo cutting through with any intentional. That might be a coach-driven decision based on the early score. Oh, there we go. Unlucky. That's a good look, though.
Was a good look. It's a little bit out of Megan Kane's reach.
Yep. She's a right-handed, and she was trying to catch it lefty while moving to her left. That's a tough play. Allie Highland picks up the errant pass and bowls over a girl like a bowling ball. Now she's going to set up the set and get back in her defensive posture here.
Rare to see Allie cross that line.
I know. She probably wants a little of that
Yeah, feel that nod.
net. So Allie drops back in. She can score, though. That girl is speedy.
Yep.
Two-sport athlete, dominating on the soccer field defensively. Pressure of the big So, got a little action here. Oh, there we go. Nice pass. Nice catch, rolling off from behind
Whoa, she
GLE.
should.
Oh, she should have kept going, maybe. I think she had some momentum.
You gotta take those opportunities against us.
Yeah, it's tough to score against Lebo. Addie Donaldson's an excellent goalie. Got some solid defenders back there. Juniors and seniors playing defense for the Blue Devils. So the Knights are setting up the defense, or I'm sorry, their offense. And there's a lot of space in the middle. If they had some cuts and can maybe pop a pass, they might be able to get a shot. Here's a dodge from left of Addie. Rolls it back out.
Number 5.
Looking.
Oh,
there we go.
Aggressive shot.
Number 5 gets a nice shot.
Nice save.
So Donaldson's first save of the night. And who is this with the ball? That looks like Kane running. It might be wrong though. No, that's Morgan.
Another turnover. Looks like Ava Semenko's in the game, making an appearance. Fresh from the National Honor Society induction. Maybe a little too aggressive.
Something happened there. So the Knights get it, lollipop it into the air. Comes up with it by number 6. Oh, ball down. Quickly hustled over, picked up the ground ball by Morgan Daniels, who's taking it down the right sideline. My guess is she's going to roll through X and kick it back to... No, she's going to keep it going.
Over to Ava Semenko.
Number Semenko?
23. Kate Lemondola just came in.
Oh, there's a nice pass.
Nice pass. Who was
33
that?
to 35. 35 finishes.
Family connection.
Yep.
See a lot of that this year, I'm sure.
Yeah, that was a nice play. She rolled over from the goalie's right to her left, caught it while she was moving, and the goalie was kind of frozen there a little bit.
Was that Addie to Reagan or Reagan to Addie?
Addie finished.
Number 35, Addie Myrtle.
We have 5-0 with just over 12 minutes into the game.
And Norwin's getting all they can hope for here in terms of being faced with a lot of offense. And the ball's up and recovered. The draw is recovered by number 4 for the Knights. An errant throw. Recovers one pass. She's got space to feed the ball. There she is. Number 22 grabs it, but the ball down. Up. Guess who's right on her? Senior Allie Highland pressures her, but blue team recovers. Looking. Playing a tight defense for anyone below the circle. And that big lollipop pass is going to be tough
They got it
to
there.
do anything with. It kind of made its way through somehow. Nice roll over top.
Nowhere to shoot. Oh,
She
they
tried to
had somebody
back pass
open it.
Yeah.
Had someone open.
I think sometimes when you make those rolls, you might just want to snap a shot and keep the goalie guessing. Initiating offense from the top. Walking it back down below. Looking. There's a sort of a cut from number 4. Number 22 is
A
quick.
little shove out of there.
Yeah. They're like, stay out of my house.
A lot of space in there. Let's see what Norwin does. They're sending some cutters. They'll have to get a lot more movement, I think, to get Lebo out of position there.
Yeah, definitely. When you have to do that movement, it's exhausting, and then it makes it harder to do the next time. Ball down, a little chip of the stick, but it is recovered now by Kate Lemondola, who feeds it up to Morgan Daniels, who's showing her speed, creating some space. Is that, no,
That's
not
number
Daniels.
4. Who's that?
It's Grace
Grace
Gosling.
Garland, who definitely has some wheels.
And she is a sophomore. I think this is the first time I've seen her.
Yeah, she's been in it.
Has she?
Yeah.
She plays defense too.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, which we haven't seen much of.
Last couple games, we've been fortunate to have a lot of offensive sets. So the defense looks like we're set up with sophomore Grace Goslin, junior Caitlin Mandola, and seniors Ellie Kovalent and Allie Highland.
Kate Lemondola is also fresh off the National Honor Society. Congratulations to her.
Yep. Making her parents proud. She's quick. Who's that, number 8?
Tegan. Number 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tegan, I haven't called her name once tonight.
Yeah, she just got in.
Oh,
She's
okay.
fresh off the National Honor Society induction,
so
too.
she was late to the pot. I'll go to the potty, pal.
Very proud of her.
The Lucy pass from Semenko, but it's recovered all right. Hoover got it, then she moves it to the top. Morgan Daniels looks below. Lily Gerard thinking, what's she going to do? She might come up. Nope. Nice defense by number 18.
Lily was also in the National Honor Society. Congratulations to her and her sister Laura.
I mean, I don't know anything about the NHS, but I'm guessing it must be easy to get into.
Yeah, we have teams in there.
I mean,
I don't know. I know I wasn't in it when I
I
was in it.
100% was not in the National Honor Society. So Hoover gets it, moves it. It's just moving the ball around here. Couple little efforts at cuts, but really not even trying to cut through there.
Oh, turnover. Let's see if Norwin can capitalize.
Good pressure by number 6. Trying to create a turnover.
Good pressure by Grace Goslin.
There's a little stick to the chops. Little dodge by number 5 down the sideline. She's got to get some help. Someone's got to check to her, help her out a little bit. She's going to trot down the sideline there. Well marked by Grace Goslin. And Grace is happy to let her stay below GLE. Can't score from behind the net. I think Addie Donaldson is trying to bait the shooter. Back to the top, initiating.
I'd like to put a few more goals on the board before half.
Yeah. Let's get this clock running.
Right.
With 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go, it's still a 5-0 lead.
7 o'clock start the other night was nice.
I know.
Now we're paying for it with the 8 o'clock start.
That's some nonsense right there.
I think they did it for the.
National Honor Society. God darn National Honor Society. Ball down, picked up by number 4. That is Goslin. The Grace is loose. So good speed by Semenko. Looking. Is that Semenko? Oh no, that was Reagan. Sorry. Oh, there's a nice cut. They looked for her. Hoover was cutting through. They were looking for her, but good defense. Enough on her stick to make the turnover. Great job by Hoover to drive her back to the middle. Thought she'd get some help.
Reagan Quigley's in the game now. Is that right? Yep.
Yeah.
Also National Honor Society. I think that's right.
Number 6?
No, that was number 8. I apologize. But Reagan Quigley was also in the National Honor Society.
Oh, now that's a good shot by number 20.
Norwin gets on the board with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. What number was that, Reed?
I think it was number 20.
Number 20 from Norwin. We do not have Norwin's roster here.
Looks like we made a little
Norwin
change.
scored by number 20, Ava Wilson.
Ava Wilson. For those of you listening at home, that was Ava Wilson from Norwin. So we have Addie Murdoch taking the draw. Tegan Hoover on the circle, and I can't see. Maybe that is Reagan.
No, Reagan just came out.
No, Reagan Quigley.
Oh, quickly.
I'm not sure.
There we go. Clean win. Hoover jumps in and snags it out of the air. My guess is Lebo's going to get a little upset here and start shooting a little bit more.
Yeah.
Early prediction, it's going to be 8-1 at halftime.
Okay, we got out there, huh?
Yeah. I think we're
I
going
like
to
it.
put some in the net here.
Some quick ones.
All right. I think this is going to be one right here.
Is it going to be an 8-meter?
I think so. She's going to try to go for her third goal here. Nope.
Nice pass to Morgan Daniel.
Oh, there we go.
Drops it in.
Again, the little shimmy shake right there. Goalie has to like shift her weight on her knees, and the next thing you know, she's leaning the wrong way. So good goal by Morgan Daniels. 4:43 in the first half
Nice
remaining.
pass by Addie.
Nominative goal scored by number 3, Morgan Davies.
So I'm 1/3 of the way to my prediction.
There you go. Plenty of time there, right?
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
It's about the face-offs here. Tomorrow's going to be a big test for the Lebo girls, though. Shady Side's coming to town, and we had our struggles last year.
Yep.
So
Beat them in the regular season, and they had our number in the when it mattered.
ball down, Hoover picks it up. Oh, gets driven out of bounds. Lebo retains possession. Aggressive play. Finds Annie Kane, Megan Kane. Oh, darn it. Looking. Gerard down below. Now the full complement of players is out here. We got the Laura Gerard playing back on her defensive role, which is where she normally plays. Oh, there's a nice cut. Good cut. Good call. I like
Pass
the
was
kids
a little
talking.
high.
It was a little high, but if we can hear it from up here, they can definitely hear it down there. So that's a good thing. And it goes right
Nice
back to us. Nice goal. Number 6 by Reagan Quigley.
Nice look and nice goal.
I want to say that was an assist from Addie again, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, Reed, you're looking more and more like a genius.
Nominative goal scored by number 6, Reagan Quigley.
Again, I want to give a shout out to Reagan Quigley, also inducted in the National Honor Society this evening.
You know, let's see an interesting fun fact about Reagan Quigley, because I think I might have something here. I've got the... I'll find it, but it should be a little bit quicker on the draw.
I thought you spent all day studying these stats.
Well, you know, that and making stuff happen.
Ooh. Passer, Addie Donaldson just missed picking that pass off in the middle of the crease.
Speaking of Addie Donaldson, her parents, Ellie and Darren, she's got a sister that goes to Laney College and plays lax.
Yep.
So that's interesting to know. She also plays field hockey. Is she the goalie for field hockey?
I'm not sure.
8-meter.
Whiffed it. Dropped the ball.
She didn't get the shot off. She did a good job of like getting ready to fire it though.
The ball came out of her stick. I don't know if a defender hit it or...
She was intent on scoring. And
Megan
here's
Kane?
here's the natural speed of the Kane family flying down. Whoa, nice little cutback. She tries to find the pass. Hoover was just there, a little high for her, but she was able to flag it down and pick it up off of the ground ball.
I think I mentioned this last week. Megan Kane is doing very well in track this year.
I'm guessing she's a sprinter.
I know she does hurdles. I don't know what else she does.
Right. She just about hurdled that Norwin Knight right there, so.
How high do you think her hurdle is there, Greer?
3 feet?
It's high. That's what I thought. Me and the missus were talking about this the other night. I think it's just under 4 feet.
That is high.
That is high. That's what was mind-boggling to me, to be honest with you. 2 minutes left. Lebo up 7-1.
I've been asked to say the score a little bit.
Oh, yes. Okay, 7-1. And the score is
7-1.
7-1. So working the dodge, getting doubled off in the middle. She's going to work it back out. My guess is they're going to wait for their shot here. Kind of work it around. 90 seconds remaining in the half.
Try to go through 3 players there. That won't happen.
They pinch her off.
Oh, she's left open. She should have taken advantage of that.
She totally should have.
Can't be afraid to take those shots.
Looks like she's right-handed. She was carrying it lefty, and I'm sure that had something to do with it. There's a pick up top, number 22. There's really not a lot of space for these Norwin girls to make it through the center here.
Ooh. Nice save by Addie.
That was a great save.
Nice shot. I
A
like
little trickeration on the shot.
I like the thought there.
The shot is backed up by Norwin, though, so they're going to continue to work it here. I need a turnover and a score to make my prediction come true.
Go start screaming. Nice move.
Oh, there we go. Now that's what we got what I asked for. So an errant shot backed up by Addie, the goalie. Is going to put it on the stick of Mount Lebanon here with 25 seconds to go. She might take around sweet time, though, to move the ball up. Grace Goslin's moving it. Ball down. Kane looking. Gerard. Oh, that is unfortunate for my prediction, but good for the girls. So the shot hit the back of the net after the whistle blows. So at halftime, it's a 7-1.
7-1. Again, concession stand is open.
Oh, look at that. It caught me off guard when they charged me when I was walking in. I had to dig around in my pocket.
I was annoyed, really. I even said something. I'm like, I got to pay for Norwin? And that's no disrespect to Norwin.
They haven't charged all year. All right, I'm going to go down and say hi to my dad.
Okay. Alright, so we're back in virtually started the second half here. Levo is back at the center face-off. And it is 7-0 as we're looking through here. And the ball is down, but scooped up by 33, Ray Murdoch. And worked around, looked down low. Ooh, nice little cut. Oh, that's a nice goal. Rising up from below GLE. I think that was Gerard, Lily Gerard, number 8.
He had a really good game the other night.
It was a nice pass, initiated an attack from just left of the goalie. Got a little pressure, fed it to Gerard coming up from below GLE and shot near side. So it was a nice high shot, back of the net.
You got your...
I missed it by 19 seconds.
Not bad.
Lily Draw.
So back at the face-off. Reagan is on the outside, Addie's in the middle with the face-off and attempts to win her own ball. Ball is down and it's won by the Lady Knights. And she rolls back and is setting up offense. What's happening is when they're trying to initiate penetration here, they're getting doubled up and they're forcing to kick the ball back out. So they're not getting a lot of opportunities on the inside.
And they're dropping the ball.
And they're dropping the ball. But there was a shot there. It was wide of the net. It was backed up by the Lady Knights, and they're working it down from below again. There's a nice cut.
Oh, she was open
She
too.
definitely was open. The ball was missed. Ellie Coburn picks it up. She's got some pressure.
Surveys.
Looks back to Addie. Addie gets it. Finds number 23, Semenko. Semenko's working it up the sideline, the far side. Wheels from...
Is that Megan?
Yeah, she's quick. She shows her speed. I like to see her hurdle somebody out there.
Oh, nice pass.
Yep, that's definitely...
Good
Semenko
recovery.
gets it. Yep. Kicks it out, and it's a ground ball recovered by the Lebo Blue Devils. Reagan Murdoch gets it. Resetting up the offensive set. Low pass, but nicely dug out. Good speed. There's a nice skip shot from Tegan Hoover gets on the board tonight. It's the only second time I've called her name, but it's good to see her. What was great about that play is that she caught that ball at her feet, and I don't know if she hit her shins and she scooped it up, or if she just caught it and then she said, I'm going to the rack. And she did just that.
I suspect they've been instructed to get this score up to a 10-point lead.
Yeah, I think that would be I think the girls probably want to do that just to get it.
Yep.
Dinner is waiting.
Late start again. We'll complain about that.
Yeah. God darn National Honor Society nerds. Face off to herself this time. Addie wins it. Then she looks to Hoover across. Lots of space. Looking. Finds Megan Kane. Ball down, but she recovers her own ground ball. No, she doesn't, actually. But the ball is still loose. She's getting doubled off. It turns out to be a Lady Knight ball. But a lot of pressure. Hoover is making her make some action.
Oh, she stepped out of bounds.
Yes, she did. That's what Hoover will get you. Get you scared a little bit. And dodge. What's she going to do there? She shoots, but wide. Near post shot by... I can't see who that is.
It's Megan.
Semenko. Oh, Megan. I'm sorry. I thought it was 23. So Reagan Murdoch. Hoover to young Murdoch. Murdoch's initiating, looking. Finds her big sister walking down Main. Nope, she's going to kick it back out.
Could have
Take
taken
her
that
time.
one.
And now, there we go. That was a good goal. The defense got a little confused on that. I think they were supposed to switch off, and no one switched off. I think they realized it after she had gone by them. So that was a good goal.
Number 20, Tegan Hoover.
Oh, look at her. Right back on the score sheet. The score now is 10-1 with 21:43 remaining in the half in the game. So Lebo needs to notch one more goal here to get that clock running. And this time is a nice clean win by Hoover to Big Murdoch. Kicked it out to Gerard. He's taking it below.
Seems like we're a lot more spread out than we have been, which I like to see. A lot more space now in there. Maybe they worked on that.
Well, when you have a lead, I guess make them come to you, and what ends up happening is when they start playing them tighter, then they can beat them with their speed. Maureen Daniels kicks it below to Lily Gerard, looking, working around, looks for a nice pass there. I don't know if the defender got a stick on it, but it hit the ground ball. Little hack of the stick. Oh, a hack of the head. Hoover, she's looking for the Gordie Howe hat trick. 2 goals, a National Honor Society entry, and a foul.
See if she get a yellow card.
Coburn picks it up, steals it. Lamendola gets it and switches fields, so we're going to have some space here. We have an opportunity for a fast break, but we're going to slow it down, I'm sure, with a 9-goal lead. Semenko has it low. Lollipops it. Not a great pass. I don't understand what she was thinking there. And so Gerard has forced the turnover. It all starts with a bad pass. You got to make the passes stronger with more intention. Nice long pass. 20 has the ball. She's the one that I believe scored their goal, which was that nice over-the-shoulder high to low shot.
Yep. Okay, let's see what they can do. Norwin sets up.
Nice cut through. Another cut through backside. Work the crosses. Another cut through. They're trying to create space. They're definitely moving their feet for this offensive set. Ball down. Good pressure by the Evo Blue Devils. Lamandola picks it up. Kind of not a great pass. She could have taken her space. And she was not going to be denied in that situation. I think she was making up for the errant pass. But ball's in play. Better pass that time to Murdoch. Far side to Keane. Looks at Hudak in the middle.
Nice fake.
Oh, great save by the goalie.
I apologize. I wasn't moving the camera quick enough. Sometimes I get caught up in the action.
The fact that our camera lens is about the size of a quarter makes it tough.
Very high tech, very modern equipment. Better, I think it'd be better off with my iPhone.
Yeah. So Lebo's working it again down below.
Definitely gotta get crisper on those passes.
Tomorrow they're gonna pay the penalty for it if they don't. So with no shot clock, I mean, these teams can get up ahead and they can just stand 20 yards away and just pass it around. Morgan Daniels looking. Finds Reagan Quigley, who decides, there we go, we get a free shot here. Thought she was going to be able to take the corner around the defender, but the defender put a little shoulder into her, so let's see if we can get the 10-goal lead here. 17:45 to go, up 10-1. Get that clock rolling.
Working slightly to the goalie's strong side.
She'll go fake right hand, shoot left handed.
Well, pulls it back out.
Oh, Hudak fumbled it. She took one step two with the right hand, switched to the left, and then passed to Hudak, but I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened out there. It was called shooting space.
Don't you have to catch the ball to have that awarded to you?
That's my go-to. Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be a penalty.
She got a little whack of the head. They were going for a stick, but I think she got Malachi crunched there. So she'll get a second look at it. And now she... Oh!
They're after her.
They do not like Sarah Hudak.
We got a yellow card, hit to the head.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Since Sarah's getting banged up there, let's see what her situation is. Let's see if there's any fun facts about her that we would find interesting.
Takes it in. No. Patient. Takes it down below. Goal line extended. To the X. Ball down, pick back up, off to the front, Hudak.
So Hudak
Nice
finds
pass.
a nice pass to Kane.
Okay.
Kane was right there on the doorstep, but she kicked it down low. And you were asking for some helpful insight into Sarah Hudak and what
Yes.
she's all about. So she's a three-sport player, a hoops player and tennis.
Ooh.
And she is probably a nerd, but her favorite class is English.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
she's a thoughtful nerd.
Thoughtful.
Yeah. So
This is tennis season as well, isn't it? Is it not? Is tennis spring? I think it is.
I think girls' tennis is in the fall
Oh,
and
okay.
boys' tennis is in the spring. I think.
Gotcha. Girls basketball team had a very successful season.
They came up one game short to win the state championship.
Handily won the Whippeals.
They did. I just read today that Ashley Connor, their star player, was the Whippeal Player of the Year.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Ashley.
Almanac Player of the Year as well.
Fantastic. So go get that newspaper at the bottom of your driveway and read all about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Ashley's a great player. Stepped up, stepped in the goal this year.
Oh yeah, she played soccer. She was outstanding. First year in playing soccer.
Played basketball in St. Louis next year.
Oh, there we go. That's our 10-goal look. Hoover buries it. That's
that
Hoover,
Hoover?
right?
No, I think that was Semenka.
Or maybe it doesn't.
Can't get that jersey. Yeah, it was Semenka.
Number 23.
Ava Semenka.
Call her Jordan for tonight.
Our first goal of the night. So we have 11-1 with 14 minutes
Hey,
and
Mr.
30
Roddy.
seconds.
Mr. Roddy. Roddy.
The windows are shut, probably. The windows are shut. I remember.
No, it was
Oh,
open. But it was open.
Now how many goals?
It's got the same name.
Gregor Gunnar.
I just want to make sure he runs that clock.
yeah. Okay, Norwin's bringing it down. So now with a 10-goal lead, it will be a running clock. It's a nice check, a bottom of the stick check. You don't see that too often.
Just a little lift of the knob at the end there, not getting her hands. Kind of like tilting it like a tea kettle.
Yep. Players usually are not expecting that.
So we're waiting to see what happens here. She's looking for some action, motion.
Oh, draws
Ball
it.
down, but who comes up with it?
Norwin comes up with it. You got to get those ground balls. Good job by Norwin.
That's definitely
Cool.
draw. Come on,
That one. And put that stick down, just begging for a check.
Yeah. Hudak. That's Hudak, I think, right?
Is it
Right all the
later?
way back there, I think so, number 12. Kane gets it to Gerard up the side. She's going to take it below the goal. Looks to the other side. Is that Morgan? Morgan
Daniels.
comes up. Nice. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Ah, ball down. She ends up fighting for the ground ball and is awarded the look here.
Yep.
So be nice to give that extra goal cushion
Yeah,
just in case no one comes back and puts one in. Quigley gets the ball, looking, goes back to the top. Hudak has it, looks in the middle, nice pass over to Morgan Daniels. Who
Looks
kicks
like
it
she
down.
wanted to fire it.
She totally did. That was good
Oh,
defense.
wide open
though.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, nice cut through. Another cut coming right now. Can we find it? Nope. One more cut coming through. Morgan's cutting through again. Austin brings it back out. Hudak.
Nice pass.
There you go. That was a good effort. Did that clank iron?
I think it did.
Okay.
Nice shot by Morgan, but hit the iron. Surprising how often that happens.
Goalie's best friend.
That's right. Looks like Lebo's getting ready to switch goalies.
Get some time with just under 11 to go. Kane dodges through, cutting. Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought she was going to go behind the back on that shot. She had it. Morgan Daniels looking. Back to Gerard. A big cut by Nora. Nope. Gerard looked her off. I thought she was going to pass it, but she did not. Reagan Quigley, pass it up top. Ball down. Nora picks it up and then works it back through. So your prediction was correct, and the Lebo goalies are changing right now.
We have Madison Flynn coming into goal for Mount Lebanon, a sophomore.
Gets kind of boring out there if you're a defender when you're working the set like this. We saw some of that against Penn Trafford the other night.
In the rain. At least it's not pouring down rain today.
Right.
That's right.
Kane drops it, but is able to recover. She's not getting pressure out there. I think when the ball's down, you got to pressure it if you're Norwin. Oh, nice stop by the goalie.
Keep them honest.
You know, if you get beat on the inside from out there, then
Nice pass.
oh well. Ball down, and a inspired effort by Morgan Daniels, who rolls it back to Gerard, who misses it but's able to recover on ground
Stays
ball.
in. I don't know how that stayed in.
Had just enough English on it. Semenko looks, oh, nice pass right in the middle to Kane, and Kane, oh, dang
Just
it. That
missed
was
it.
a nice little shimmy shake, left, right. Right, left, right. And she shot it, but she shot it wide. And this time, Semenko
Finds
says,
the net.
I'm going to put it in the back of the net. And that's her second goal of the night.
Yeah. Another nice assist from Lily Gerard.
So with 8:15 left, it's 12-1 Lebo over Norwin.
Tegan Hoover taking the draw. See how this turns out.
I say she wins it.
Call it a cover.
So the ball's in play. Number 22 grabs it. She's working down, but she's getting quadruple team. Looked for a nice pass. Actually, 5 was breaking towards the middle, but it was just a little out of her reach. That would have been a good
Yeah, she was open.
test for our new sophomore goalie. So Lebo's back in their defensive set. It's a little bit hard because the refs are wearing dark.
Yeah.
And of course Norwin is wearing blue, so
Looks like they have extra players out there.
there's a cut through the
Good
middle.
defense.
And they chose to go down low. Lamendola's challenging. What's she gonna do? 25? Who's 25? Oh, that's a Petco, right?
We're going to add her to the
Yeah. So she's playing a little tonight. Nice stick check. Got the ball on the ground, but she still ended up getting it. And she got a shot towards goal, but it was wide. Backed up by Norwin. So Norwin gets another crack at it. That was a nice little play.
Okay, again, score 12-1. Just under 6 minutes left.
I have to leave in 4 minutes. For anybody that's interested and wants to come watch some old man beer hockey, you're welcome to join us.
What time's your game start?
Like 9:20.
Is this with PJ? Is this that league at PJ?
No, it's ice hockey.
Oh, okay.
That was like
Oh,
that.
gotcha. Where's the game at tonight?
Ice Castle.
Okay.
Yeah, free beer for anyone that comes.
Free beer always when you're wherever you're at. There's
Yeah,
free beer.
there's free beer.
That must be how you get you.
That's right. That's how I have friends. Keep them inebriated. So number 22 starts it and gets a shot off, but it's not on net. I think it was blocked by our defender.
Before it got there.
So.
Oh,
There you go. That's a
nice roll.
She caught and rolled to her left and shot back. So brings it within a 10-goal difference, 12-2 with 4 minutes and 39 seconds to go.
Did you catch the number of that?
I did not. Might have been the gal with the helmet, actually.
Taking the draw.
Yeah. Good coaching by. Who is that?
That goal by Nora was by 26, Elena Francis. Tegan Hoover, a nice clean draw.
She looks like she could run some track too. She's quick when she needs to be. Ooh. Lazy pass, almost got picked. I was told not to do that. Or at least be more aware of it.
Oh. Got assaulted there. Who is that? Number 12. Hudak, they're after her tonight.
Honestly, it's like Kennywood, she's in the bumper cars. Let's see if she's going to show how angry she is by putting it in the net. She's going to shoot.
Oh, off the bar.
You know what? You should get extra points for...
If you can hit the bar.
Yeah. Getting pursued. Nice little stick check by Ava Semenko. She didn't let her get away with it. Right when number 4 was going to release it, Semenko chipped her stick.
Turnover. Ramondola, Maher. Lily Gerard bringing it down.
Mark, tell us one more time what time game time is tomorrow. And
Game
who we're
time
playing.
is at 7:30, and we are playing Shadyside Academy. Come on down in Mount Lebanon Stadium and cheer on the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils.
And did you say there was free beer?
Free beer, there is.
Yeah.
Free beer before and free pizza after.
Yes. It's exciting stuff. All right, I will see you tomorrow night. Everyone, good job by Lebo girls tonight. Because I want to do the music and stuff.
Cool.
Especially if we-
Sure. I'll see you. Good luck. I say by. Huh? Eight-meter shot here by Norwin. Looks like she's winding up to take the shot. Let's see what happens. A little short. Bounced it. 1 minute left. The score is 12-2, Mount Lebanon over Norwin. We got a yellow card on Olivia Maher, I think. Dangerous play, just like unintentional. Hit a player in the head, it's considered a dangerous play. Oh. Just like that, hit the goalie in the head, and that's also considered a dangerous play. Turnover goes to Madison Flynn. Brings it up to Kate Lemondola. Nice shot by Tessa Conaway. 5 seconds left. Okay, that's the game. Final score 12-2. Mount Lebanon over Norwin. Remind everybody, big game tomorrow night against Shadyside Academy. Please come down and join us. Thank you.
They take on Shadyside Academy. The JV game is at 6:15, followed by the varsity game at 7:30.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you for attending tonight's game. Safe travels.